Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. We're here in the Gauntlet of Shar. We need to get through an access point underneath us here, but I think while we have the spear that we need, Shadowheart is short one sphere that we need, and we've been down to the library, and the only thing that remains in this whole place is over here on this ledge. I think this ledge here is a population of enemies to deal with. So, as much as Astarion is quite injured, we otherwise have plenty of spell slots for adventuring, so we won't abuse an additional long rest. We do have short rests if we need them. How are we doing for spell slots? We could cast a Prayer of Healing for Astarion, because Prayer of Healing, 2d8 plus 4. Cure Wounds, I think, well, we don't have it prepared, so...
Don't touch me.
Stein, drink one of those. A couple of those, and we're fine. Right, everyone down. Then we can see about this foe ahead. I also don't know, in our journal, if we hide completed and kill Raphael's old enemy. Raphael told us of a nemesis of his who lurks in the depths beneath the mausoleum. We should try and deal with this old enemy. Haven't found this yet. Not sure if that's what we're about to go and look at, or if that was the guy who was claiming to be Balthazar earlier. But up here we have Uriger. And that seems like a big problem to me. So I know I can get over here. We've done that before. I think that seems like as good a place as any to make our approach. I believe we can all get across this gap. 3. Mage hand. 5. Good. Let's all get sneaking. So we have a bunch of these Merrigans. That's a trader, which is extremely strange considering these three are red in that they are enemies. But there's a bunch of Merrigan, and then this guy, Yrgir, level 10, which sounds like a nightmare considering we're, what, level 7? Maybe? Yeah, we're level 7 because we're definitely not level 8 yet. Because level 8 will see us get a new ASI improvement. And there's a Displacer Beast down there too, which has been kind of following us around and about this dungeon. So it begs the question, how do I want to start off proceedings here? Thunderwave is obviously something we can consider. I also don't know whether I should just try and focus on the big guy or deal with the small ones as quickly as possible so that the fight gets a little smaller. We do have our 4th level spell slot. Somebody in the comments said that I can just click 4th level spell slot and it'll present me all of my spells from... It's not quite first to second, but it gives me everything that can be cast with that spell slot. Same I can do with Channel Divinities, bonus actions, main actions, which is really nice. So thank you to whomever pointed that out to me. But now I'm just kind of putting things off while I ponder where to begin. I hate that I can't pick a point in kind of mid-space around all these guys. That one looks best. That gets 5 of them. This is 8d6. This is 9d6. Definitely not worth a whole spell slot for one extra d6, I don't think. I don't think I'm going to get a bigger opening move in terms of hitting as many folks as possible.
With glee.
Let's see how this goes. They need 19 to save. Meragon needs 16 to save. They rolled 19. I'm not going to bend luck for that. Nor that. Oh, God.
Don't let anything get past you.
They're immune to fire. What did they just summon? Orthonic hand bombs. Right, I will take a shield. Thanks. Concussive burst. 5d8 thunder damage. Oh, we're so effed in the A. No, there will be no help here. Where'd the big guy go? Is he invisible? Oh, God. Yeah, we are just completely screwed. Like, absolutely, completely screwed. The rest of them are surprised, which is something. But 3 of us are down.
Talk to me.
Shadowheart. Mass healing word. Is going to get the other 2 up. Thereafter, Astarion has an action. Actually, bonus action dash.
Yes, here.
Oh, it's not going to be far enough, is it? They saved. Oh, the big guy was right here.
Don't give up.
Shadowheart has used a bonus action to cast Mass Healing Wound. How about we banish this guy? 33%. 30% even worse. Or we could polymorph them. 16%. God, that is low chance. They saved. Of course they did. These guys are all surprised. Gale is up after being revived, and as is Lucy, so no main attack actions for them. Back round to the top with Big Bertha over here. Great work, Astarion. Great work. What are these things? Ticking mines. And he keeps going invisible. And they all saved again.
Stay focused.
Honestly, I don't know why I'm bothering. This is clearly not going to work out for us. But honestly, I'm not even sure how I go about attempting this fight, even with the additional knowledge that I have now, that fireball's no use and these guys are obscene. 2 of us are down again, and they're hitting us after the fact. Yep. Well, these guys don't actually seem to hit that hard, which is something. That trap was useless. Astarion has 11 HP. Shadowheart is down. Lucy is dead. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay. Well then. I think possibly a long rest just for every resource we can possibly have imaginable. Unless there's some other way to go about getting the orb off of these guys. I don't know if we could pickpocket. I don't know if it's on the altar at the bottom or if the Displacer Beasts has it. I just assume one of them does. Where is the... Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I needed to go west. Honestly, it's like a tiny walk. Teleport me here and long rest me. It will also give me a chance to change some spells prepared, which might be useful. Alright, I'm going to take this moment to do some random trading with Volo, just to ditch some of the stuff we have. And Spike wants to chat. We'll do that in a second. Okay, some light trading done. Let's go see Scratch. I assume they just have some random thing for me.
Wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
What is it, boy? What's our best? Intimidation, I guess. Yep. Good boy.
He gives in and surrenders his fine tooth.
Pristine mesh toe sandals. Thanks for the sandals, buddy.
Rolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Oh, he's a good boy. We got something else. So these are just some sandals, sure. And I think we got a sausage as well, perhaps. Otherwise, I think we can turn in for the night. Get that good full rest. God, we are running low on food. Why would you over-select so much for me, game? Perfect. We still have 14, 15, 17 actual supply packs. Which is like 8 long rests. I guess I'm just hoping that we can get to a place with actual taverns and stuff at some point. Okay, Gale.
You have my attention.
On a long rest, I allow you to change your prepared spells. So, we could drop Fireball. I think we can drop Hold Person. I'd like Greater Invisibility. Otterluke's Resilient Sphere. Enclose the target in a sphere of shimmering force, reducing its movement speed by half and blocking all incoming and outgoing damage for 3 turns. Not as great as I want. Do I have one empty spell here? No. Otherwise, if fire's no good to me, we could take Gust of Wind again. Strength save. Blight for necrotic damage. Conjure Minor Elemental. Hypnotic Pattern could also be really good. Wisdom save, 2 turns. 2 turns is not very much, though. Which is a damn shame. But given that we only have 1 4th level spell slot, there's not too many options about what to be taking with it. And Shadowheart, you can change all the same. So these are our always prepared spells. Guardian of Faith, Mass Healing Word, Glyph, Spirit Guardians, Prayer of Healing. I'm pretty happy with a lot of this, to be honest. Death Ward, protect a creature from death, and next time they would die, they get to 1 HP instead. Freedom of movement. Alright, you're fine. Get me out of here. Back to here. And then, if that's north, we're going east, aren't we? East over here. Now, what I wouldn't mind doing, if I could... Oh, wait. We have... lever. Lever handle. Alright. That's done, so we can call this elevator up if we want it. I don't know how functionally helpful that is, but it's now a thing. I think. But yeah, if we could kill the Displacer Beast before we get into a fight with the hundreds of other things in that room, I wouldn't be mad. But I'm also thinking that we might try sneaking through for a bit, just to see if the thing that we're looking for might be anywhere else. Because if I can not have to kill these guys, I'd take that as a win, honestly, right now. Can't reach those. We can put this torch out. Right, Shadowheart, if you could... Blessing of the Trickster for... Where are you going, Astarion? There you are.
Quietly now.
Now, we can go invisible for a turn as well, if we need to.
Well, this is a lot. What a lot of blood.
Yeah, are you happy about that? I can't tell. Journal update. Kill Raphael's old enemy. Is that the guy up top then? We discovered signs of destruction throughout the temple. We can likely follow the trail of carnage to Raphael's old acquaintance. I guess it's the big guy up above then? Have I been through here? That heavy chest is empty. I'm guessing I have been through here. There's the Displacer Beast. Orphon's bed. What is Orphon then, if it's not this big guy up top? Got me a quick save. Or just a save, whichever one it is. Can we walk through here without being detected by the Displacer Beast? No! No, we can't.
Anything get past you.
Are we knocked out now, or are we surprised? Dash.
On the way.
Not enough movement to use this thing. Illusionary copy. Interesting. They've gone to where Astarion was last seen. We are out of initiative.
Points for style, but certainly not for comfort.
Right, our invisibility is going to disappear in a second. Those bombs exploded for a lot of damage.
Points for style, but certainly not for comfort.
Stained towels pile. Oh, well, I really wanted that. That really, really was worth losing my initiative. Okay, then. We have a series of problems. Mostly in that little piece of bed was completely useless to me in learning anything about what we're doing here. Alright, let's try and get back up to the top end, if I can. My next question might be, can I pickpocket the big guy? And do they have the thing I want? I've no idea, honestly. So... Shadowheart, you are the athletic one. Oh my god, Astarion, get out of the way.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Shadowheart makes the jump. Everyone else follows magically. Right. Does Astarion still have super double secret stealth? I'm not sure.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, we can get through here
Nice and easy.
without being observed. We can go invisible if we need to. We have that as a second level spell for ourselves. Gonna ditch this torch.
Let's have a rummage.
That didn't work. Okay, reload. Good grief. Okay. Astarion, get out of there. We're gonna come
Step lightly.
back around to the top. And now I'm struggling for ideas with exactly how I'm going to deal with this situation. Because this guy is probably the hardest foe we have found so far. The other option that we could do first is we could try greater invisibility for the pickpocket, see if that results in the thing that we want.
There is work to do.
Shadowheart,
Onward then.
you're the one who's going to get the big jump in. Thank you. Take us halfway up the stairs. Is there something over here? There is. I think we've had it already. Gale?
I applaud your taste. Salutations.
Greater invisibility on Astarion.
Of course.
No.
Subtle
Come on.
steps.
I've got 10 turns with this. Don't make me go into turn-based mode for it. Eight.
Time for discretion. The softest touch.
That is not what I needed.
Like candy from a gnome.
Anybody else have what I want? Nope.
Step carefully.
I regret not quick saving before using that 4th level spell slot, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, he's on the prowl for his missing shit. Probably unideal. Yep.
Form up ranks. Don't let anything get past you. Don't.
Yep. Right, I'm going to reload again. And just come at this fight better. Okay. We are stealthed around the corner again. And I have quick saved in this exact spot so we can redo this as we need to. Now, something else I'm thinking about is this line of folks over here. I'm wondering if a lightning bolt through them all would do us well as a kicking off point. Like, I think I can get all 6 of those in a line, or maybe even if Gale
No fun at all.
was stood about here. So that gets 6 of them. I wonder,
To new horizons.
if I stand there. No, we're not wide enough to get that lot there. If I could get 6, I'd be pretty happy. Slightly to his right. Just about to here. So that's 6. The other thing I would like to do ahead of this fight is twin cast haste with meta magic. So we get 2 actions when it is our turn. I'm gonna quick save again, just because this fight is not worth messing around with. We'll try this, see how we go. Jurgir, is that the big guy? That is. Make sure he fails the save. They rolled 25. 18 plus 7. The little ones will save it. Oh my god.
Form up right. Don't let anything get past you.
Right, he's up first. There are 4 bombs that are going to go off at the end of the order. Good god! That's so rude! Lucy's dead. Everyone else is nearly dying. And none of their ranks are even remotely close to down, and the big guy's invisible. Good grief. Am I just in the wrong corner of the game right now? Is that what's going on? Alright. New plan. Do I still have, this late into the campaign,
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
a void sphere? I have 4 of them. 4 void bulbs. Send them to Shadowheart. Shadowheart is the strongest, and so she will have the greatest throwing arm.
Favorite.
I got really turned around there. I thought I was over on this bit of ramp. Right, Shadowheart. If you were to throw this, path is interrupted. That path is not interrupted. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, it's about as good a start as I could hope for. Gale.
Step by step.
Apparently, this tiny gap breaks our capacity to cast this spell, which is ridiculous. Not enough movement. How about that? They all make the save on that. That's horrendous.
I'm just waiting.
Astarion. Go after the one that's threatening Gale. Don't take the crit. Save the crit for the big guy. And
Can't afford to let that.
Shadowheart is not yet in this fight. Oh, but she threw something, and she is in this fight. It's Lucy.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
Lucy is not yet in this fight. We have greater invisibility as well. Totally forgot that bit. Well, Blight does not look like it's doing great things for us. Haste is going to be a touch. Haste is 30 feet. Not touch. Well, that changes quite a lot of things.
Very well.
I want Lucy to be kind of out of there if they are doing that. Right. We have gained a bunch of movement speed. and another action. That gets 5 of them. I'm not going to react on most of these. But that is solid damage. Astarion, you don't get to sneak attack twice in a turn. Oh, you weren't even hasted. Of course not.
Into the shadows.
Cunning action hide. And hang out here, I guess.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Gale has a bonus action. Can't use it for spellcasting because we used our main actions for the spellcasting. So I think that's Gale done. Tell you what I haven't done. I have not cast Mage Armor on Lucy because I'm a terrible D&D player.
No choice but to keep going.
Displacer Beast is up. Dashing. Successful hiding. What is Displace? Oh. Do not like that. Now Shadowheart is up. Right, we are under threat of this guy. We have 2 actions. Our AC is increased currently to 23. .23 is very good. Polymorph, Dimension Door. I would like to get up here with Spirit Guardians running. We have 2 actions. We could Dimension Door ourselves up there. Might not be the best use of a 4th level spell slot. Are we ever close enough to do that?
No mercy.
Good. We have to reapply that ward. Right, Vale took a bunch of damage. We still have a lot of movement speed, and I'm inclined to try and use it to not be near the big guy who's going to get up later.
Let's do this.
Nice, we glanced them. They're knocking out the torches. Right, rough terrain, doing great work. It's just the big guy I'm really worried about. Come on, take your turns. Good. Avoiding Spirit Guardians, it seems. If we could take out all the little ones. Main hand attack, 1d10 plus 5. I'm going to save my reaction for counterspell if I need it. Gale's not up for ages. I will take a shield to increase his AC by 5. They take 16 damage from the tentacles, I assume. Gale, another 1d10 plus 5. What's he concentrating on? Not haste. Not shield, surely. Come on now. Take your turn. It's just how quickly is this all going to go terribly, terribly wrong when Jörgir takes their turn. Displacer Beast is up. Jörgir is up. Half their movement to stand. They're dashing. They're doing nothing. They're turning invisible. Jesus. Oh, we're concentrating on Evard's black tentacles, aren't we? Of course. Alright, Shadowheart is not up here. Gale has 3 HP. Man, so many of them. So nearly dead. We are still with an action. This guy has 3 HP. That guy has 3 HP. That one got turned to ash. This one has 10 HP. What is the move? Well, Astarion can surely help. We sneak attack one of them. This one's apparently too dark. So let's do this one. Don't crit. Good. Then
Still breathing, despite everything.
Lucy. I would love to just thin out these numbers a bit, you know? Also, the Displacer Beast is like a whole problem. So we can blight. We can shatter. We are currently concentrating on haste, of course. Big guy is invisible down there somewhere. We're concentrating on haste. Anything good to throw? Probably not a bomb. It's not bad, it's just not what I need, you know? I could take a potion of speed and have 2 actions. Just doesn't feel like there's any great options here. Tell you what. That seems like a reasonable thing that I definitely should have done out of combat, and I will next time if I remember to. And we're just going to get out of the way.
Gone with the weave.
Gale still has an action. Shadowheart is going to do a lot of help over here in a minute when she just kind of walks by, is the hope. So you'll die. You'll probably die. I'm going to stick 1 dart in you, 2 darts in you, in hopes that Shadowheart is able to then finish the job.
Dance macabre.
We have a bonus action left. Bonus action hide.
Just like old times.
Displacer Beast takes damage there. Strong miss. Tentacle Whip on Shadowheart needs 23, rolled 25. Tentacle Whip. We're going to do this. because I really want Spirit Guardians to be in place. Right. Shadowheart has 2 actions. We could disengage with one of them. I'm not opposed to it, honestly. Then we're going to walk over to these guys and hope they all just die.
Got to move.
They did not. This guy has 5 HP. This guy has 3 HP. Which is rough now that we have just an action left. If I could throw fire damage down or something, I would. This is not concentration. So how about you go there? Help us out a bit. We have a bonus action left. Gale needs so much in the way of HP. Totally should have spent his bonus action healing him and didn't. Oh, balls. I forgot that I cast a main spell as my action, then used the bonus action spell against my 5th edition rule set. Never mind, mistakes happen. I try, I do. I just got really paranoid about Gale's incoming death. That Maragon still on full health, terrifying. Just really, really stuck in those thorns. Good Spirit Guardians. One HP left, man. This one coming for Lucy. Shield. Dead. Dead. He's gone invisible down there again. We have opportunities to help ourselves. Guardian of Faith is in the action up after us. We do not have any large healing potions, which is a damn shame. This guy probably dies to Shadowheart's thing in a minute, so this Displacer Beast, what can we do about it? Not a whole lot, unfortunately. Especially considering it can teleport around, although it is in the black tentacles at the moment, apparently, which is interesting. We have 2 actions. I cannot jump over here, which is unfortunate. And because of Guardian of Faith, we are not in shared initiative currently, which is also unideal. Right, that guy's not my problem anymore.
Onward.
They do not have an arc insinuating they would be pushed away. They have something special. Condition black tentacles? No. Nothing that I can see directly from that. There's another Maragon over there, and there's the big guy down there, of course. Alright, we are going to retreat to the safety of Shadowheart and the Guardian of Faith. Guardian of Faith can't move. can't do anything as a manual control, so they're just having a turn apparently. Why have you given me... Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Right. This is the prime displacer beast that I would like to really, really be rid of. So you know what? I will take the crit here. That is a huge amount of damage.
Let's have a little.
I totally forgot about you as well. That's a problem.
Survival is all that matters.
What is Lucy going to do about that? We're still concentrating on haste. We could run away. We are in the area of effect, though. Do I have a scroll of Misty Step? That's all alchemy. This is most of my scrolls. Where is the boot of Misty Step? That's not helpful. Looks like I do not have one. Which is unideal. Potion of speed. But if we become lethargic, I think we'll stop concentrating on our own spell, which would be problematic. I think our best bet right now, as dull as it is to stick mage armor on ourselves. Current AC 10 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2. Now 19. We do have shield as a reaction, I think. So we're just going to have to deal with this situation. I'm going to move around here to give myself an out if I need it later. And that is me. Not very exciting. So many spell slots left. Right. Shadowheart is up. I would love this Displacer Beast to be gone. Does this thing... This thing doesn't look like it has attack of opportunity.
Got to press on.
Excellent. Okay, what's left? Big guy and 2 Merregons. We still have 2 actions. Don't think I'll see that one very well. Disadvantage 2 dark because they took out the torch. That's real annoying. I'd like to get a spiritual weapon going because it's also not concentration. It's something that I can just kind of have out. Though part of the problem with that is it doesn't move around very fast once the big part of the fight is going. So I'm actually going to 5d8 cold damage. I'm going to set that up right there. Assuming that the big guy is going to have to climb up here in order to do anything about that later. And I will just get this going here for later. It's not concentration, it will just kind of stay around in the initiative. They are having a bad time in the tentacles. You love to see it. Then it's the one over by Lucy. Come on. You're not taking an action. We understand that. Oof. Oh, God. Well, they took some Armor of Agathis damage, which is good. We no longer have Armor of Agathis temporary HP at all. If they come through here, we could have problems. Oh, you're over there. Sure. Okay, who's up? It's Gale. Gale, bonus action. Healing potion. Alright, we have used most of our spell slots already. So I think I'm going to slow down here for a second.
Pawn to cleric 4.
Can I get close enough to you? Actually, shocking grasp would make this easier. We need 16 to hit. We rolled 12. We have a crit available. Let's not use it now. And then we can move away because there'll be no reaction. Can't control you. Sure thing, sure thing. Triple turn. Come on. Triple turn. I know you don't get a turn, sir. I understand that. Right, Astarion, we're going to sneak attack here, obviously. Bonus action offhand strike, or bite if we can become happy. We healed a little, we didn't become happy, but that's fine. And since we spent our bonus action not hiding, we will move out of the way. So it's big guy and this Meragon. Now, if the hag fight has taught me anything over the years, it's that it is entirely possible that this guy down here, wherever he is, we can't target with that with no target. We can do this. Didn't work.
Light on my feet.
If the hag fight has taught me anything, it's that it is entirely possible that under certain conditions they may try and break the fight up
What should I do?
with a surrender or some other type of action.
Let's see.
Displacer Beast has nothing for us. We do not have disadvantage on this attack now. We could make that a crit. Except I would rather do that with a really high level
On I go.
over leveled spell slot. We absolutely had 2 goes at this.
Let me strike true.
Oh, Shadowheart, come on. Fine. Crit for 33, not bad. They prioritize the other weapon. I'm still going to leave this guy in this general area to help with this part of the fight. He is not making an approach, which is very interesting. Gale still has 2 actions. What a waste of guiding light. But they're now dead. It's just the big guy left. So, how are we going to deal with that? I don't know if it's this trap that is keeping him down there.
Leave no trace. Over here.
Astarion is hidden. If I could hold an action, I would, but I can't. Is there anything... Do I have water? Or rather,
Sometimes the only way out is through.
does Lucy
Swift as my feet can carry me.
have some water? We must, right? We must have a carafe of water. Loads. Well, this is not the pathway I wanted. Alright, that did not reveal the invisible guy.
Go for the throat.
Astarion cannot sneak attack what he can't see.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart has 6 turns of Spirit Guardians left. I'd like to get some use out of that, but until I can see an enemy, that's very difficult.
Heading there.
If I can get this guy to fly down next turn, I absolutely will. There he is. He's dashing. That's good. Means he's not using an action. 15 cold damage and back to being invisible right there. Okay. Gale is up alone first. That helps. We have another action. Do we have any grease? Or a scroll of grease? No. Somebody might, but we don't. We have a 3rd level spell slot.
Outflank, outsmart.
Honestly, we're not going to get much better chance to do this damage when there aren't other people in the way of the line. 11 whole damage, although he's almost at half HP. That's something. And I'm going to keep us all relatively spread apart where I can. Obviously, Guardian of Faith can't do very much from where he is. Astarion's hiding successful. What does this do? Blinding shot. Weave the lost magic of the children of the deep Duera into your shot to possibly blind the target. I would love to, but I think I prefer the sneak attack damage. There's nothing else that I think is superior in this moment. Why do I have disadvantage? Too dark.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Can anybody help me with the darkness issue? I mean, Astarion has dark vision, right? So, up to a point, he should be able to see through darkness. There you go. 98% chance to hit with sneak attack. What about a poison? Simple toxin. Drow poison. Coat your active weapon with poison. Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned and fall asleep. I hope that was a bonus action. It was. Immune to drow poison. Sure. He is, though, inoculated drow poison. Okay, that's not what I was hoping for. Still, 51 HP is workable, you know?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Blight, 6%. really? A con save. 21 con. Yeah, that'll do it. Shatter will be save for half. But that is basically our choices for damage. On save, target still takes half damage. So it'd be basically 4d8. Or... 5d8. 5, 6, 7d8 with half, but again, 6% to save. So do the blight. They will just save and take half.
Let's get this over with.
14. And
My way.
back up.
Let's end this.
Shadowheart has 2 actions right now. Here is... Okay. Do a first level one, and if we hit with it, use the advantage on the second level one.
Let's make this quick.
Damn. Well, I'm still going to take the second level one. Nice. 21 damage. What the hell happened? He died. We're in turn-based mode. He has thrown bombs all over the place. But I think only in a circle directly around him. Right. Let's just take this moment then
Let's get going.
to move everybody away from this potential explosion, I guess.
I wonder what the next move is.
Ah, excellent choice.
Gale, if you want to hide behind this rock as well. Oh god, why are you guys moving? I guess we're fine. Gale, stop concentrating on this spell. And the party is all together. We are alive. We got through that combat miraculously.
Anything of use?
These guys have +1 halberds. Friend is gone. Haste is over. If I had a bag of holding, I would take those for selling. But I don't. Does this guy have an orb that I want? Hellfire hand crossbow. Hand crossbow. Possibly inflict burning when hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding or invisible. Weapon enchantment +2, scorching ray. Starion, that's for you. Oh, there's the umbral gem. Shadowheart,
Wits and blades,
Okay.
always sharp.
get your umbral gem.
That's the last one. The inner sanctum is within reach now. A bed made of severed heads. That can't be good for your back.
Grim.
This way.
Okay. Well, we have the last orb. Dark Justicia gauntlets. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 necrotic damage, saving throw +1. What are we wearing right now? You gain proficiency with longbows and shortbows. In addition, your ranged weapon attacks deal an additional 2 damage. I'm amazed, honestly, that we got through that as we did. So we're just going to walk up here. And then that way. Can we all get up this ledge? Because, again, I could fast travel us all over. And honestly, at this point, I'm sure I've gotten us up this ledge before. There'll be another way around or something. And so I am gonna break my own rule here and just fast travel us back to here, because sometimes there's doing it for fun and sometimes there's just doing it because the world is trying to be annoying. Now, Shadowheart is spent.
Elminster's not around.
Gale is spent.
Might as well.
Lucy is fine. Astarion doesn't really do spell slots in the same way. But if we're going off to this big finale of this temple, we probably want to think about having a long rest. But that'll be a story for next time. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.